All right, we're here at the AT&T Media Center after Maryland State's on the board, baby. It's better late than never. We're here with the player of the game, Trayvon Hayes, and Coach Kirby, and we'll restart it.
All right, no problem.
All right, guys, so here with Trayvon Hayes and Coach Kirby after a big win here and the Cal Seniors Yard took down New England 4-2. Better late than never. Player of the game, Trayvon Hayes. I want to start with you. You pitched 5 innings of two-run runs. How'd you feel out there today? How good are we talking? Because you seem pretty dominant at times.
I was looking supposed to go good pitching today.
Early on, you got hit a little hard. You suffered from a solo homer in the third. You bounced back pretty nicely. What did it take to do that? All right, let's restart this. All right, here with Team Maryland after a big afternoon victory today versus Team New England. They took them down 4-2. Player of the game, Trayvon Hayes, and Coach Kirby. You guys came off an off day, Coach. What was that off day like over at Oriole Park?
Little team bonding, get everybody together. They had a good time. We didn't think about what had happened earlier in the week, and we got to focus on something other than playing out here that day. And they come out today and played well. Defensively they were strong. Trey threw 5 great innings. I mean, compared to his first start, I mean, he threw a great game his first start, but this start he stayed ahead in the count. He wasn't working 3-1, 3-2, working the pitch count up. He got strikes early. He kept them off balance a little bit. We mixed in a cutter or two here and there, and they played defense behind him. Got a couple key double plays when we needed them. Helped him get out a couple innings, and he threw a great game.
Yeah, Trey, you started off getting hit a little hard in the third inning. There was a solo homer off you, but you really bounced back and did not allow another run until you were exited out. Not at all, actually. So what did that feel like bouncing back, and what did it take after that homer?
It took confidence to put some first strikes.
Yeah. And being on Cal Seniors Yard, is there any difference between there and Camden Yards? You got a good look at Camden Yards yesterday. So how would you compare the two?
There's a lot of people watching and everything.
And you were part of the offense as well. You got plunked. And I believe how'd that feel? Right, you got plunked up there today,
Yeah.
and you were still able to pitch after. Do you ice it in between innings or anything like that? No. Coach, Tyler Moody was a big part of today's victory, offensively, and then obviously coming in for the save. Talk about his performance a little bit today.
The difference today than the last 3 days, I mean, the difference in us being 2-2 and 3-1 is we got the base hits runner in scoring position today. The other day we left a lot of base runners all week. Today we had a couple. Diego Rivera come up with a key hit, got runners going. Derek Mustard started the inning off, nice base hit, got it moving. We scored a couple. We should have scored a bunch of runs. Top of the order up there, that inning he got hit. My 2-hitter and my 4-hitter didn't come through, but my 5-hitter did. You know, he drew a walk, scored a run, base hit after that, scored another run. That was the difference than all week, is we got the hits or we drew the walks when we needed them to score runs, and that makes a difference. If we'd have completed any of the other 3 games like that, we would have been. I mean, honestly, we possibly could be 3-1. Confident we'd have been 2-2.
You told me you'd be doing a little bit of base running teaching over at Camden Yards. Did you do any of that?
Yeah. I was hoping they were paying attention, but that was been a little Achilles heel we had. We got a little over aggressive, weren't paying attention. Today, the kids were looking at me when I was at third. They were much better job today. That might be a little bit of grilling in between games too, but it was from first inning to last inning, they played a complete game. That was the difference. Strong, I mean, we swung the bats. We got the bats going. Not as strong as we could, but we got the hits when we needed them, and we made the outs when we had to make them. And that was keys to the victory today.
Now, Trey, you're officially 4 games through the Cal Ripken World Series. What do you think when you look back on this, maybe a year or 2 from now, even when you get a little bit older? What do you think you're going to remember the most?
I made it to the World Series.
What's that? Have you seen a lot of outreach from friends and stuff from home, keeping in touch and following you guys on social media?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's that been like?
They will text me and everything.
Awesome. It's a lot of fun. You'll remember for a long time. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Great win today, and talk soon.
Appreciate it.